Hey there everyone, thanks for tuning in to another video review, and right now I'm taking a look at the Jor-El 1/6 scale figure by Hot Toys from Man of Steel. Now, if you had just taken a look at my Man of Steel Superman figure review, you'll know that I have had these figures for quite some time and I just never got a chance to review them, and today I'm getting the chance to do both the Superman and Jor-El figure from the Man of Steel movie. You know, we did have the wonderful Russell Crowe portraying Jor-El, Superman's father, or Kal-El's father from Krypton, and here we are right now. So let's take a look at the box as usual. Now, taking a look at the packaging, where we do have the emblem, the S shield on the front. However, this is a little bit more different than the actual Superman logo we have. It's more designed in a more artistic way, kind of how they did look on Krypton and how it looks on Jor-El's chest piece. At the bottom in the background, we do have some scenes of Krypton with some ships in the background as well. Here we have again just the Superman shield, the credits on the back, and same thing on that side. And opening it up, just the interior of it. And I did take out the packaging to look at some of the accessories. There really aren't that many accessories with this figure, just like there were with the Superman figure. The Superman only had a couple different hands to change in, and Jor-El also had a few hand sets, but he also had the gun, which he is holding, which I will show in just a moment, as well as the codex on the skull, the Kryptonian skull, which, let me get that into focus. And it is a pretty cool piece. I hope the lighting is just right so you can see how the actual codex language is in gold, if I can get the right angle to show up on the camera. Or maybe if I can zoom in on that. There we go. So it's pretty cool how they were able to get all the little details in the skull and how all the texture of the skull, actually a half broken skull here, you know, is put out. And it's just a really cool accessory to have. It's not really something I am displaying the figure with, but it's something, you know, a little bit different that we get with a Superman themed figure. And now let me take a look at the gun. Let me just get that taken off his body. If he will stand up now. Yeah, there we go. So it is a pretty large gun, something, you know, we aren't used to seeing, especially in the Superman world or the Kryptonian world. Granted, we haven't really seen much of Krypton and what went on before Superman was sent off before exploding until Man of Steel, in, you know, in terms of movies or TV shows. But this is a pretty cool gun, pretty, you know, alien-like and retro-looking with the almost like a wood. It might be a bone or skull or something that they use to attach it. I'm not sure, you know, the history behind the weaponry of Krypton or the Kryptonian soldiers. But it's a pretty cool looking weapon. And overall, nice accessory to have. Something a little bit different again with the Jor-El figure. So now let's take a look at Jor-El himself. Overall, I think this was a phenomenal job at capturing Russell Crowe's head sculpt. They really nailed it and were able to capture, you know, not only the age of Russell Crowe, but his characterization and his persona, but also his expression that he was able to show in the film. You know, it's not angry, it's not cheerful, it's almost like a content face that we have, and you know, everything with the hair, the wrinkles, and the beard is pretty spot on. So I'm pretty happy with the way they presented Jor-El in this figure. Now, in taking a look at his outfit as well, it's a pretty cool suit. I mean, I really like how it's pretty much like royalty, and I know Jor-El was essentially the scientist for Krypton, but this is a pretty darn cool suit. It's almost like a warrior outfit as well, with the shoulder pads we have here. And Hot Toys did a fantastic job. I love how they're able to sculpt and mold the actual designs of all these little intricate crevices and corners and designs onto here. I mean, it is fantastic what they did. And you can even see the small details up by the neck, some gold right there. And it's almost like I want to say bronze-ish copper. No, not really copper, more bronze, I think. Bronze silver look to it. And then we have the royal purple robe throughout, and you can see the undergarment. I believe it's the same bodysuit they have for Superman. It definitely looks the same color-wise and texture-wise, and the rest of the purple with the yellowish gold trims all along. And the cape is more like a burgundy or a purple-red look. I will say I do like the cape on the Superman figure more. This is, I think I mentioned it was vinyl in the other one. That's more of like a softer vinyl or cotton. This is like actual vinyl, and it's pretty, I don't want to say it's rough, but it's not, you know, it's not as soft, and it doesn't shape or form as well with the figure. And you know, when you put it on the stand, it's kind of, it looks ugly. You know, it's not as free flowing or flexible as the other cape. And let me just back out for a moment here. And taking a look underneath, you can see more of the Superman suit, and he does have black boots, which again match the red boots on Superman, just a different color. And I did forget to mention that this figure does come with the display stand as well, and it's again similar or exactly the same as the Superman one, just in a black color, and does come with the stand. And as I was mentioning, it is a very large stand, so I don't usually display it. Normally I'll have, what I actually do have is the Superman and Jor-El figures in the same shelf, and I essentially put them side by side, so you can't really fit them in the detolfs like that. Superman is able to balance without the stand. Jor-El, I just went ahead and put it with the cape and the robe. It's a little bit harder, so I can just pop him right there. So just getting one more comparison real quick of father and son together. And there we have it. So I hope you all enjoyed just getting this real quick review out of the way. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And thank you for watching, and stay tuned for my next video review.